Sundan natin ang 3-set win ng Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers kontra sa Chef's Classics ng pangalawang laban sa ating Wednesday triple header. Ang Cool Smashers naghahanap ng kanilang pang-10 sunod na panalo. Samantalang ang Purest Water Defenders gustong putulin ang kanilang 4-game losing streak. Ito po ang Open Conference ng Premier Volleyball League 2019 natin sa inyo ng ABS-CBN Sports. At ito na nga po ang 2 games na nalalabi sa ating schedule ngayong Wednesday. Cool Smashers kontra sa Purest Water Defenders in our second game today. Samantalang ang ating third and final game this Wednesday, Motolite makakaharap ang Philippine Air Force. Abangan po ninyo yan. Live po tayo sa Liga. Mapapanood din po tayo sa I Want app at sa #1 sports website sa buong Pilipinas, sports.abs-cbn.com. Ako po si Eric Tipan, kasama si Mosi Ravena. At we're welcoming for the first time sa PVL family, Cor Katibayan. Ito po ang coverage ng PVL 2019.
Mga kapamilya, we are currently on day 17 of the Reinforced Conference. For this afternoon's game, lalaban ang Creamline versus BaliPure. Undefeated pa rin ang Creamline and they managed to show off their depth in their last game against Chef's Classics last September 14. Sa kabilang banda naman, nahihirapan ng BaliPure para makuha ang pagkapanalo pero na ipanalo nila ang isang set in their previous game against Banco Perlas nung nakaraang September 15. So for this afternoon's game, both teams will be battling it out on court in just a bit. One team fighting to keep their winning streak clear and the other team fighting to make a statement in their with their third win this season.
Maraming salamat sa recap, Cor. By the way, Mozi, lingid sa kaalaman ng marami, birthday lang ni Cor nung Monday. So belated happy birthday.
Thank you,
Timing
Eric.
na timing naman yung pagpasok ni Cor sa atin, daming okasyon.
Ito yung blessing ko.
But we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you a little bit, Cor. In the meantime, Mozi, nice to be working with you again. Halos pumapasok na tayo sa second round of eliminations right now. Some of the teams are playing their games in the second round already. Tingnan natin yung ating team standings para may idea kayo kung nasaan na yung mga paborito niyong koponan dito sa ating Open Conference.
Well, as you can see, Eric, ang Creamline Cool Smashers so comfortable on that #1 position. And ito namang BaliPure, 2-7, nandun na second sa bottom of our standing. So, obviously, sabi mo nga, second round na, kailangan na talaga nila yung mga panalo.
We'll revisit yung kanilang first meeting in the first round of eliminations kung saan itong Creamline 3 sets lang ipinanalo at talagang pinahirapan ng BaliPure. Hindi man na nakakuha ng 20 points in each of the sets ang Purest Water Defenders.
Well, kung isipin natin, Eric, Creamline is a champion team. Itong BaliPure naman, what we like about them in this conference, that nakita mo yung improvement. And in that match, kahit 3-setter yun, ang BaliPure won the block. Yung block department, nanalo sila dyan, 6-4. While sa reception, by a hair, but still, something to look into coming in this match.
They picked up 2 wins coming off 4 straight losses. So syempre gusto nila makabawi dito. And the second round is just the right time, especially for a team at the bottom of the standings. May pagkakataon ka pa because there are roughly about 7 or 8 games remaining for most of these teams. Now, alam ko marami sa inyo excited dahil Creamline maglalaro and BaliPure. Kung gusto nyo mag-send a message, si Corpo may alam ng ating details.
Yes, Eric, sa lahat ng mga PVL fans, be sure to tweet us at ABS-CBN Sports para makita namin ang mga thoughts and comments nyo about the game, and be sure to use the hashtag PVL 2019. And of course, if you're also on Instagram, check out at ABS-CBN Sports para makita nyo ang exclusive photos from today's match. And also make sure to keep up to date with all things Premier Volleyball League, with the news, features, interviews, and schedules That's on Philippines' #1 sports website. That's sports.abs-cbn.com. And of course, we are very close to 1 million likes. So be sure to like, share, and follow our Facebook page. That's at Premier Volleyball League. We are currently at 988,454. So be sure to click that like button to help us reach 1 million likes.
Alright, maraming salamat, Cor. Kung di niyo po nakuha lahat ng handles sa the hashtag, ulitin ko po maya-maya, but we'll take a quick break. Pagbalik natin, pag-uusapan natin itong dalawang koponan. Dyan na po kayo sa liga. Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa Philoil Flying V Center sa San Juan. Nasa kaliwa po ng inyong screens ang Cool Smashers at ang Purest Water Defenders. Naman po nasa kanan yung mga nakaasul. Magandang hapon po ulit. Salamat sa panonood sa Liga. Eric Tipan kasama ngayon si Mozy Revena. Si Corpo umiikot-ikot na kumukuha ng reports para sa atin. Bisitahin natin yung huling laro ng BaliPure Purest Water Defenders. Sabi nga kanina ni Cor Mozy, nakakuha sila ng isang set. That was a third set in a 4-set loss kontra sa Banco Perlas Spikers. Nakikita po ninyo yung mga highlights dito. Nicole Tiamzon ang nagpahirap talaga dito sa Purest Water Defenders. 22 points para kay Nicole Tiamzon. Pero ang isang magandang nangyari dito, Mozy, 4 na players mula sa Purest Water Defenders naka-double digits.
Yun talaga ang pinakamagandang nangyari doon. Ito kung pagka ngayon natin sila nakita nung sa team effort, talagang nailabas sila in that match. And what's also good about that, even if nanalo yung Banco Perlas in that match, sa block points sila nanalo. Pagdating naman sa aces, tinoble nila ang output ng Banco Perlas. And when it came to receptions, ang laki rin ng disparity. BaliPure din ang lumamang doon. So, I mean, like, kahit natalo sila, there were a lot of good things that came out in that match.
Kumbaga parang baby steps, they're improving slowly but surely. And it's just the right time, It may not be very early, pero at least may pagkakataon pa silang makabawi here in the second round of eliminations. And to tell us more about the team and yung kanilang start dito sa second round of eliminations ng Open Conference, kausap natin ngayon si Ann Pronuevo. Ann, magandang hapon. Thank you for being here.
Magandang hapon din po.
And you guys are coming off 4 straight losses, 4 na sunod-sunod yun. Anong, yun nga, last game nyo kontra sa Banco Perlas, 4 na players in double digits, nag-i-improve nga tulad na sabi ni Mozy kanina. What are the things na pinag-iensayuhan ba ninyo coming into the second round ng eliminations?
Lahat naman po pinag-iensayuhan namin. Yung pagkatalo po namin sa last namin sa Banco, siguro lahat kami pinapagana ngayon ng coach namin para kung sakali mawalan na laro yung isa, may papalitan sa amin. Ayun po.
Alam mo, doon sa una yung laro against Creamline, nandun pa si Alaysa. Ngayon, parang hindi yata makakalaro si Alaysa. So, ano ang game plan nyo? Alam natin na, top scorer din ng Creamline talaga si Annie.
Ayun po, parang gagawin po namin yung best namin kasi sasamantalahin na namin na habang wala si Valdez, bibigyan po namin sila ng magandang laro katulad ng sinasabi namin lagi. Gagawin namin yung best namin para manalo sa game namin ngayon.
Good luck! Nice.
Good luck. Maraming salamat. Ann, we'll let you go. Thank you very much again.
Thank you.
Sati Espiritu, one of 4 players in double digits. Siya po ang tututukan natin ngayon, but it's worth mentioning nga na si Grace Bumbita with 14 points, Shirley Salamagos 14, Menchi Tubiera with 13. Si Shirley Salamagos 13. So
Yes.
tatlong naka-13 doon. But si Sati Espiritu nga tututukan natin dito, Mozy, because she really, ang laki nung kanyang tinulong. Not usually a double-digit scorer, pero yun nga, as these players step up here in the second round, marami sa kanilang aasahan tulad na sabi ni Ann.
At ang pinakamaganda doon, si Sati talaga, ako mas gusto ko sa kanya, yung defensive player siya. In fact, she had, I think, 5 block points in that match. And that's really a parang statistics na very important in today's game, yung volleyball. Mapapansin mo, nagiging yung importansya ng middle blockers at middle hitters natin para lang gumanda yung flow ng laro ng bawat team. So, magandang news yan. Good news yan. Magandang nilalaro ni Sati.
Well, we'll take a quick break. Pagbalik po natin, pag-usapan naman natin ang Cool Smashers. Diyan lang po kayo. Creamline Cool Smashers naghahanap na kanila pang 10 sunod na panalo. Wala pa po silang talo dito sa ating Open Conference, Mozy, And they got their 9th win at the expense of Chef's Classics na kanina naman nakakuha yung 9th straight loss din nila kontra sa Army Lady Troopers. Pero bisitahin natin itong 3-set win ng Creamline kontra sa Chef's Classics. Nung weekend lang ito nangyari.
That's right. And sabi mo nga, nabanggit mo na, 3-setter. And they almost dominated all the scoring department. Except na ito lagi yung problema nila yung blocking. Pero 5-4 lang naman dun sa match na yon. But marami rin ang maganda ron, alam mo Eric, in that match, I think nagamit ni Coach Sai lahat ng players niya. So it was really fun to watch. And as again, happy na naman sila dun sa loob playing that game.
That was the first game without Eliza Valdez, who suffered an ankle injury game prior. Kasama po natin ngayon si Phil Kainglet Cayetano para kwentuhan tayo tungkol dun sa last game ninyo. Phil, you were the top scorer in that game, ano?
Yes, you.
You always come very prepared. What's the mentality for you, especially coming off the bench, na this time malaking binigay sa yung responsibility sa opensa?
Actually, yung pressure nga nandun. Pero yung inisip ko na lang, whatever I do is for the team. Kung anong kailangan ng team, nandun ako. Kung kailangan nilang pumalo para mag-score, nandun ako. Kailangan ng blocking, service, receives, anything for the team. Yun na lang yung iniisip ko para walang pressure, anything.
Wala pa siyang pressure nila.
Hindi, actually may pressure.
Ito gusto ko alamin yung pressure niya. Alam ko, nagmamasters ka. Alam ko, ito obviously, naglalaro ka, nagpa-practice ka. Tapos you help out your husband as Mayora. And meron ka pang nag-guess ka nag-analyst ka sa score. At paminsan sa dito sa banyan. How to be you po, Mama Phil.
Hashtag mamathlete. Ganun lang. I think yung support lang talaga for my husband na makalaro ako full-time volleyball and support for my MBA. And of course, support din sa akin para sa kanya in helping him in the office.
Natutulog ka pa ba?
Oo naman.
Kayo na pa kami nagko-compute ni Mosey. Saan mo pa kinukuha yung oras?
Yung energy.
Congratulations. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. And good luck. Good luck in this game.
Thank you.
We'll look at the numbers of Phil Kainglet Cayetano. Nabanggit po natin, yun nga, leading scorer siya. Pero mostly ang maganda doon, aside from Phil's performance, everybody else contributing as well for the Cool Smashers. But you look at Phil here, like what she said nga, she's always ready. Her mindset is, I'll do whatever the team wants me to do. Just being prepared.
Alam mo, that's the best when you have players like Phil in your team na always ready lang off the bench. And I guess kahit yung iba niya teammates, ganun din ang nangyari. That's why everybody was able to contribute in whatever way they can. And I guess siguro yun, nasa coach din yan. Coach Tai, siguro yun din yung training sa kanila. So kahit si Eliza yung wala, just Phil was able to fill a lot of that gap. And then yung chip-in din yung iba, diba?
Well, a lot of these players are gonna need to step up today. Wala rin po ulit si Eliza Valdez. And then wala rin si Gia Morado as she's training. She's participating in the national team sa Thailand. So Kyle Negrito will have to step up as setter. So it's gonna be a very interesting match para sa Cool Smashers and Purest Water Defenders. Ang hashtag po natin, PVL 2019, ang mga handles at ABS-CBN Sports on Twitter and Instagram. Please like, follow, and share at Premier Volleyball League on Facebook para makahit na po tayo ng 1 million likes. Ang DJ po natin, DJ Jimmy, playing the music for the second straight game today. So, all the lovely tunes from the time of Mosey pa.
Kanino pa ako pinapansin sa mga genre.
Well, mag-volleyball naman po tayo ngayon. Ang Creamline kontra sa BaliPure susunod na dito lang sa Liga.
Presenting our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Romulo Reforzado. Second referee, Mr. James Oliver Mora. Let's call on our starting lineup from our Creamline Cool Smashers. Let's begin with their game captain, number 8, Phil St. Merced Cayetano. At number 1, Kyle Negrito. Wearing jersey number 5, Risa Sato. At number 7, Michelle Teresa Gumabaw. Number 10 is Maria Paulina Soriano. And number 15, Jessica Margaret Galanza. Liberos are number 11, Kyla Atienza, and number 22, Melissa Gohing. And sitting in as head coach, Mr. Eduardo Ortega. Presenting our BaliPure Purest Water Defenders. Team captain is number 22, Graziel Bombita. At number 1, Miracle May Mendoza. Wearing jersey number 2, Satriani Espiritu. At number 8, Benchi Tubiera. Number 9, Vida May Guillema. And number 11, Shirley Salamagos. Liberos are number 3, Jewel Bermilio. And number 5, Glyca Medina. Head coach, Mr. Romel Abelia. This is the 39th match in the preliminary round.
Tingnan natin ang starting 6 ng inyong mga paboritong koponan. Simulan natin sa Cool Smashers. Kyle Negrito will get the nod to start today. Dahil wala na nga po si Gia Morado and Cayetano in the lineup. 9 points in their last game. Leading scorer para sa Creamline. Samantala, it's the same starting 6 para kay Coach John Abella. Ito ang BaliPure. 4 players in double digits and di pa sila nanalo sa lagay na yon sa Bangko Perlas. So they're obviously gonna need to produce as much if not more dito sa laban ng Tomosi because they're up against the defending champions, a team na wala pa pong talo sa Open Conference.
That's right, pero tandaan mo rin, wala yung setter nila. Di ba yung main setter nila, tsaka yung main gun nila. Wala din. So sabi nga, di ba, sabi nga ni Annie, talagang susubukan nila i-take advantage ng absence ni Gia at ni Alyssa.
Kung nag-iisip-isip kayo kung anong mawawala sa Creamline without Alyssa Valdez and without Gia Morado, that's about 16 points average per game para kay Alyssa Valdez.
Ilang excellent sets.
And then about 7 excellent sets per set.
Per set.
So,
may malaki nga.
Yan ang mawawala sa Creamline today, kaya kailangan punuan yon. Nila Phil Cainglet Cayetano, Michelle Gumabaw, Pao Soriano, Gemma Galanza, and then si Kyle Negrito. Obviously, big shoes to fill sa setter position. Galanza. Ahabol si Medina. Good job defensively. And it's an easy over.
Good save.
Kabila naman. Gumabaw, that is just outside.
Gumabaw trying to go cross-court. Wide on that try. Parang sinasabi niya, warm up pa lang. Alam mo, hindi lang yun ang wala eh. Kahit si Coach Tai wala.
Actually,
alam ko, umuwi muna sa Thailand si Coach Tai.
Well,
Si
acting
Coach
as a...
Ed Ortega.
Pero parang assistant ko si Alyssa. I can see her shouting instructions out sa kanyang mga teammates.
Sa malamang, hindi makakapagbigil ng suggestions.
Second game out para kay Alyssa Valdez.
Serving for Creamline.
Good serve para kay Galanza. Guillema will set it up to Biera. Nakuha ni Cayetano. There is Soriano. Soriano gets it back on an over-receive. Negrito sets it up. And a little soft hit para kay Gumabaw.
That's right. Just using the blockers on the other side for this point. Just enough energy or just enough power to get that in.
Service. Galanza.
Yun lang ang kailangan harapin talaga ni Coach Abella, no? And this Purest Water Defenders team. Dami ng options sa opensa nitong Cool Smashers mo.
Right, pero binanggit nga natin in our pregame, ilang players ng in the double digits? 4. So, ibig sabihin nun, marami na rin sila.
Kaya din nilang tapatan.
Oo, kaya rin nilang tapatan yung kumbaga offensive threat na pinopose ng Creamline.
Well, right now, kulang sa opensa ang BaliPure. They only have 1 point in the game. Lamang na ng 3 ang Creamline. Good defense at the net. Ito na naman. Gumabaw scores again. That's gonna be a 4-point run for the Cool Smashers. Obviously, Bombita will have to step up here. And nabanggit natin, Espiritu with 13 points in their last game. One of 3 second leading scorers. Pero service ace pa dito para sa Cool Smashers. Magpapatawag ng very early timeout si Coach Abella. Pakinggan natin ang BaliPure.
Ha? Ayaw na pag sinata, ayaw natin atakin malakas. Atakin natin malakas. Ikaw, cross court lang lagi service mo. Ha? Wala na iba. Close court lang. Okay lang. Close court. Basta ikaw close court lang. Yung iba lang, yung iba. Ha? Likitan natin. Malayo pa naman. Isa pa lang. Ha? Painit tayo. Painit.
2 points away, Mosey, from the technical timeout. Sinunog na ni Coach Abelio yung isa sa dalawang timeout niya. What is going on sa kanyang opponent?
Well, makikita mo, body language pa lang, parang very low yung energy. So, ang feeling mo dyan yung ayaw mo mag-start really with that energy at ituloy itong first set na ganyan yung galawan sa loob. You're coming from a game na kahit natalo, ang ganda nung ginalaw nila sa loob at kinilos nila in that game against Banco Perlas. And then you start the game with, against Creamline, na feeling mo nga, kahit paano, they have a slight advantage after that game against Banco on this match, diba? Pero, yun nga, siguro nakita niya, alarming kasi yun na ayaw mo tumuloy yan.
Oo, medyo flat talaga yung simula nila. Salamacos is in the game. Yan natin, if she can change the tempo here and rhythm ng kanyang koponan. Negrito sets it up kay Tano. Down the line, yes.
Tano, down the line.
And Phil Cayetano na nagulat pa na siya ang leading scorer with 9 points in that previous match. Ito, nakascore
masasabi
na
ko lang
agad.
magaling umarte si Phil.
Pati pa na ba yan? Analyst, artista, pati kasama na.
Oo, acting, ano?
Nakakatuwa lang because when you see her, she's so bubbly, she's so energetic.
That's right.
And yet, pag naisip mo yung schedule niya, kahit ako.
That's the word, tama yun, Mosey, energetic. I mean, nakasama ko na si Phil dito sa panel and she's always so bubbly, energetic. She has so much to share. Yet, so little time, pero nagagawa niya pa ng paraan. But right now, it's a 6-point lead para sa Cool Smashers, 8-2 kontra sa Purest Water Defenders. And we were just talking about it. Si Eliza Valdez sitting on the bench. And we'll try to contribute verbally by instructions as we go courtside to Cor Katibayan.
Yes, Eric and Mozzie, for today's game, Assistant Coach Ed will be calling the shots as Coach Tai is not present. Ang pinaka-importanting bilin ni Coach Tai kay Coach Ed ay ipasok ang mga bench players para ma-boost ang confidence nila. And speaking of Eliza Valdez, just a quick update on her injury. She is still recovering, and actually bago nagsimula ang larong ito, kakatapos lang ng physical therapy session niya. There's still no exact date as to when she will be able to play again, so we can anticipate Creamline to explore the depth of their bench as Eliza Valdez and Gia Morado will not be on the court. Lastly, tinanong ko kanina si Kyle Negrito tungkol sa role niya sa team at ano yung pumapasok sa ulo niya ngayon na wala si Gia Morado. Simple lang ang sagot niya sa akin, Eric and Mozzie. Sabi niya, volleyball lang yan. Ano ang masasabi niya dyan, Eric and Mozzie?
Maraming salamat, Cor. Well, true enough. I mean, it is.
They do it every day. Like, they practice every day. And hindi naman sa volleyball, hindi siguro she meant it in a way na it's like my life.
I do it every day.
Yeah. So, ano nga naman bago? Yeah.
She's gonna be ready.
And you know, syempre, yung players off the bench, you always wait for that moment diba? Ayaw mo naman, syempre, ayaw mo na injury, pero yung mga moments na pwede kang ipasok at saka yung ikaw naman, diba? Yung as a spotlight, you always have to have that mindset na you have every game, you have to be ready for that moment.
Because, yun nga, you're coming off the bench most of the time, kaya pag binigyan ka ng pagkakataon, you want to shine.
Diba? Ano na siya, perform na.
That's right.
Diba? That's how you earn your minutes also kasi, diba?
And so far, it's so good para dito sa Cool Smashers as they have a 6-point advantage. 10-4. Dito sa set number 1. Pupugak-pugak pa rin Mozzie ang opensa nito BaliPure. They get some good hits pero there have been some errors also.
And also, hindi rin nagko-connect masyado yung commitment nila sa net. So, and to think, they really have tall players, Eric. Sayang yung blocking, no? Kung at least man lang makablock sila ng pang-ilang opensa ng line. Or at least slow down their deflectable so they can set up their own offense.
Right now, hindi natin makita yan as this powerful hit mula sa back row.
Sanay na sanay tayong makita yan from Gemma Galanza.
That's right. Especially during her soaring Lady Falcons days. That's into the net para kay Tano. And right now, in cruise control, ang Creamline
Alam mo kanina, yung sa dami ng roles na nasabi ko, nakalimutan ko pa nga doon ng Mommy of Three.
That's
Yun ang
right.
pinakamabigat
Pinakamahirap
sa lahat. Mommy of Three pa. Little cuties.
Yeah, she's doing everything. Salamagos serving 5-11. Ganda nung receive.
Good dig.
And there's a kill again from Galanza.
Like si Gemma Galanza, we hardly saw her last conference kasi syempre may mga imports doon, yung open hitter din si Dow. So, pero ngayon, tingnan mo siya, ready pa rin siya, yung time niya na nagamitan na uli siya. Look at her, she's very, kumbaga, openly embracing again that role.
Ball is out.
I mean, just sacrificing whatever, the team needs.
For the win
diba? For the win talaga. Risa Sato serving. It's a 13-5 advantage para sa Creamline. First balls have been very good para dito sa BaliPure, but nagawa ng paraan doon.
Credit Dilemma for that quick set.
She was backpedaling, paatras siya noon kasi hindi nga maganda yung first ball.
Pero yung mata niya, kita mo nakatingin lang dun sa pumapasok na quicker.
Spiritu with the kill there. Good receive naman. On the other side, ito si Galanza. Wow, Galanza. Like what you mentioned, Mosey, on point. She is really focused right now and zeroed in on her role.
Let's take a look at this cross-court hit once again. Look at her go way up in the air and tama yung power, no?
Hindi pa rin nawawala eh. Hindi kumukupas ika nga as Negrito with a service error. Well, Negrito, I mean, we failed to mention so far, Mosey, ang ganda ng kanyang ginagawa here early in the first set para sa Creamline.
That's right. And again, ito na yung time rin niya, no? Napakita na walang butas. Diba? Kahit wala si Gia, hindi sila mabubutasan.
Over-received that time. Cost an error para sa Cool Smashers, but mabalik tayo kay Kyle Negrito. She's been able to get in touch with every one of her defensive or offensive players. Gumabaw has attack, Galanza has attack, kahit si Phil Cayetano has attack, and Pao Soriano, Risa Sato kanina nakakuha din. Service error naman para kay Bombita.
So unafraid siya dun sa distribution. Normally kasi yan, di ba, pag bawa, syempre gusto mo mamorsyento muna para, di ba, dun sa makuha mong puntos. But tignan mo, relax si Kyle Negrito. Bibigyan niya lahat. Share sila dyan. Shared responsibility.
Espiritu was blocked. Tubiera. Nakuha ni Negrito. Push there mula kay Gumabaw. Here's Tubiera again. And Tubiera scores.
And Tubiera, you can see na napwesto siya ng maganda din sa pag-attack niya, lalo na yung sa pag-pwesto ng set, no? Ang lakas rin talaga pumalo, Eric. So, ito yung kailangan mindful sila, lalo na yung setter. Dilemma. Just to be mindful. Kasi ganda ng nilalaro eh. Even in the last game.
13 points para kay Tubiera. As Cayetano will score and take us to our second technical timeout. It's a 7-point lead para sa Creamline over BaliPure here in set number 1. The young and old in attendance dito sa Philoil Flying V Center. Second game of our Wednesday triple header. And kanina po nanalo ang Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers in 3 sets kontra sa Chef's Classics na ngayon ay bumagsak sa 0-9 sa ating standings. So still looking for the first win. Samantala ito naman, 9-0 ngayon. Creamline Cool Smashers looking for their 10th straight win. Undefeated at defending champions, and they're going up against a team na 2-7 sa ating standings, BaliPure, Purest Water Defenders.
Ako, feeling ko, syempre itong Cool Smashers, they also want a good show, you know, because wala si Coach Tai. Dahil pagka hindi maganda nilaro nila, alam na nila what's coming
baka
after.
pagbalik, ano?
But, ito namang yung ating Purest Water Defenders, ano mo, nakikita mo na eh. Yung individually, you see the improvement. Now, as a team, yan na lang, yan ang kailangan nilang kasuhin. Because again, I mean, it's a cliche, but it all starts with that first pass.
And they had some good team statistics din. Mosey, binanggit mo kanina in that 4-set loss kontra sa Banco Perla. So, it's working out paunti-unti, ano? It has to translate into wins na. Sato gets the kill.
Risa Sato from the middle. This is an over-received ball. Regalo. Bagay, burn na eh.
Vargas is in the game for the first time. What an effort to save it para kay Tano.
There goes Salamagos with a point. Si Salamagos, pwede rin itong pumuntos. Napakatangkad at yung timing lang and yung iwas-iwas dun sa defense ng
Gumabaw.
Creamline.
That's true. Good rally here. Bombita sa gitna. Negrito sets it up kay Tano. Bermillo will chase after it. Tubiera itatabi the bola. Sato, yes!
Iniiwas na ni Sato kay Bermillo dahil Bermillo has been digging well. Doon na sa kabila din nila. She gets this last point.
At least sa Sato. That timing, and her explosiveness. I mean, it's really gandang tingnan, her athletic.
Kaya effective siya dun sa middle na yan.
That's right. Hindi ganun kalaki, ha?
So tall. Pero kasi yung timing niya at saka yung quickness sa pagpalo.
1-2 play. Kyle Negrito showing us everything today. As Creamline builds a 9-point lead here. 19-10. Panoorin nyo itong little magic ginawa ni Kyle as may timeout dito ang BaliPure. Pakinggan natin.
Wala na naman. Kaya lahat kayo nakasimangot na naman dun sa loob eh. Di ba? Oy, first set pa lang to. Mababa labanan to. Ha? Labanan muna natin. Ha? Pasahan natin na maayos. Para makaporma tayo na maayos sa opensa. Tapos pag sinet sa atin, atakayin natin ang malakas.
Final timeout para kay Coach John Abella. Tingnan natin kung magbabago yung tema dito ng BaliPure. They've really struggled as you see Eliza Valdez on the bench again with an ankle sprain. Hindi siya nakapaglaro for the second straight game already. At tulad nga ng report kanina ni Cor Katibayan, there's still no specific date kung kailan makakabalik si Valdez as there's an ace from Michelle Gumabaw, now a 10-point lead, the biggest para sa Creamline.
But yung responsibility kasi ni Valdez now, this year, she's not only looking at Creamline, obviously. Siyempre, papunta na rin tayo sa SEA Games, di ba? Papunta na rin na iniisip niya na yung sa national team. So, kailangan niya fully healed naman siya bago siya maglaro ulit. You don't want that reoccurring, di ba? Na yung papalapit na yung SEA Games. So, kailangan complete healing talaga.
Ronuevo hits the antenna. This is now an 11-point lead. If you're Coach Abella, gusto mo na lang umayos yung laro nila para mag-translate into set number 2, Mosey, as we check out our Twitter.
No Valdez, Morano and Coach Ty, just very deep, reliable line. Oops, no problem. Creamline sweep the second round. O yan na, alam na ng mga fans natin na second round na tayo. Ayan, na-miss ko talaga yung pang-back row attack ni Gemma. Eto na, binibigay na sa'yo. Grabe, mga paluan natin, Gemma, ha? Feeling ko dahil sa braids niya na inayos, kaya yata nag-time out. Pero nakakatuwa nga to see the Let's Go Creamline for the 10th straight win. So thank you for the lead sana. Salamat po ng marami.
Kay Phil Kenglet kay Tano. Serving 22-11 para sa Creamline. There's a block by Galanza kontra kay Salamagos. Bombita with a left hand. Over-received. Gumabaw. Negrito will set it up. And Galanza is blocked. Good defense at the net para sa BaliPure. Galanza will try again. Lumusot. Great defense by Bermillo. Here's a setup para kay Bombita against two blockers. Atienza inangat kay Tano. Will send it to Galanza. Pinalo pa rin. Good rally. Especially if you're BaliPure. Pero ito, Bombita with the attack error.
Sayang yan. Tama ka doon. It was a good rally. And at least kahit nagka-error si Bombita in the end, you can see na lumaban sila. At saka yung error niya yun, kasi gusto niya talaga ibaon yung palo niya. It's not parang an error na careless kasi.
Gigil.
But you see the fight, yung gigil dun sa palo. So ako, kung coach ako, sige na lang, I'll take that.
Galanza. Si Galanza,
Kasi
parang palaging gigil. Ayun naman, Bombita, really.
Ayan lang, kailangan.
Dinidiin niya.
Oo, i-relax her ng konti and let her game come to her. Kasi wag mong pilitin, kumbaga.
Set point for Creamline, 24, serving 11. Creamline not skipping a beat here. Nice play by Salamagos. Kinaliwa yung bola. Galanza for the finish. Yes!
Exclamation point.
It's a walk in the park para sa Cool Smashers as they easily dominate BaliPure Purest Water Defenders in set number 1. What a performance for Galanza, Cayetano, Gumabaw, Soriano, Sato, everybody contributing again para sa Creamline as they get their first set win here, 25-11 para sa BaliPure.